Hey, you guys. I wanted to talk to you today about how you handle the situation when someone reaches out to you and wants more information about what you're doing. Maybe they want more information specifically about Shakeology or about the challenge pack or about the workouts you're doing. I wanted to share with you what I have learned to do over 2 years of doing it wrong and why it can be so powerful for you in growing your network and growing your business and growing your team, and then also getting to the root of people's problems and their goals. So if I did not use this approach with you, I apologize. But if you're on my team, most likely I did some sort of this. So here's the situation. Someone messages you on social media is usually how it goes, right? They've seen your posts. This is why it's so important to be a product of the product and live that journey outwardly so that people see what you're doing, see your progress, see that you believe in what you're doing, and they want what you have. That's really how this works, right? You have to first attract the people who need the tools that you have. So they reach out to you. And what I used to do, and what a lot of you have probably done or been tempted to do, is literally word vomit all over them. You send them a message with a ton of information because you think, well, in the beginning, I wanted to know everything. And so you send everything out to them, right? So excited. And they're saying, hey, so-and-so, like, I'm really interested in what you're doing. What is it? Or I'm interested in Shakeology. Could you tell me the price? How much does it cost? Right? And so usually you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so awesome. So the challenge pack is this, Shakeology is this. We have a challenge group starting here. This is all the stuff that's in Shakeology. This is all the stuff that's included in your challenge pack, blah, 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 blah. And then you never hear back from them, right? Can anyone relate to this? Because it happened to me all the time. This is how I recommend you change your strategy. Someone reaches out to you, or you're starting a conversation with someone, and somehow it gets to this point where they're asking what you do, right? So instead of saying, here's all the information, you respond to them with a question. I would love to help you out. I'd love to help, whatever their question is. I'd really love to help you. So glad you're interested. Thank you for reaching out. If you don't mind, I'd love to ask you a few questions first. And I always ask 3 questions now. This is to get people invested in their own journey. You might look at this, like people from the outside might be like, oh, this is a strategy to get people to buy your product. It's not. This is about being a good coach. As a good coach, you have to figure out what people want and what they're struggling with so that you know how to help them, right? If you don't know how to help them, then you're not going to do very well, and they are not going to do very well either. So, first question. What are your health and fitness goals? You can ask that in any way that you'd like. Sometimes I change it up. What are your health and fitness goals? What are you looking to get out of a program like this or out of Shakeology? Is there anything that you're currently struggling with in your health, such as your digestion, energy, hormones, your skin? What are some of the things that I say? Any joint pain? Are you on any medications? Do you have any health diagnoses that I should know about? That is essentially the first question. You want to know more about what they're struggling with and where they want to go with this. Second question, what are your biggest barriers to reaching those goals? What have you tried and not been successful with in the past? Is time an issue? Is it money? Is it motivation, accountability? What is it that is getting in your way of being successful? These are great questions to get to the root. And I promise you, no one has ever asked them these questions before, and that's why they haven't been successful in the past. Okay, third question. Why is it important to you now to be successful? Why do you want this now? What is your motivation? Some people have a vacation planned. Some people want to feel comfortable in their own skin for the first time in their entire life. Some people have kids and they want to have the energy to keep up with them and to run around the yard with them, and they just don't. Some people struggle a lot with self-confidence and they're over it. Some people have generations of obesity in their life and they want to be the one to do things differently. Everyone's different. But until you help them understand why this time this is it, this is the game changer, this is when they actually achieve those goals, they're not going to be successful. And as their coach, you're not going to know how to really help them. And so there's so much loaded into those 3 questions. And if you aren't happy with their answer, if they give you a very surfacey answer, like, I just want to lose weight because I want to. I don't like being fat, or whatever. Ask them more questions. Okay, but really, like, how much weight do you want to lose, and in what amount of time? What would that feel like for you to actually achieve that? What would that mean to you? You know, why do you want to lose weight? Get behind, like, more feeling of the root cause of all of this. Because what's going to happen is they're going to struggle in the future. They're going to be tempted. They're going to fall off the wagon. Something's going to happen. And now you have the root cause of why they wanted to start this in the first place. And you could say, hey, so-and-so, do you remember when you told me this is why you wanted to be successful? You're doing this for your kids. I know you're struggling right now, but let's remember them. You can absolutely do this. This is your job as their coach, is to remind them why they started and why it's important, and to help instill that belief in them. So they're going to give you a lot of information to work with. And this is where you can say, thank you so much for sharing all of that with me. I know there's a lot of personal information there, and I appreciate your trust. And I'm so excited about the opportunity that I have to be able to help you. I have a couple amazing options for you. Here is what they are. And now you are coming from a place where you've done your research on this person, and these are your best recommendations for what their struggles are, what their challenges have been in the past, and for what they want to achieve. So this is where usually I recommend the annual All Access Challenge Pack. So I'll send them that link. Sometimes I recommend it with the 3-day refresh. And this is where you say, because of this, this is the solution, and here's why. Because you are a full-time working parent, and time is really hard for you, I really recommend, and you are struggling with energy and your digestion, I recommend the annual All Access Pass Challenge Pack. It comes with a full year of Beachbody On Demand membership, where you have access to all Beachbody programs ever created. It comes with a portion fixed container system, where I will help you figure out your specific meal plan to help you reach your goals. And it comes with your first month supply of Shakeology. This is really going to help you dramatically in your energy and your digestion, the areas that you told me that you're struggling with. I personally can vouch for that. It's really helped me. And it comes with unlimited coach support from me, accountability from our team, and all of our team challenge groups in the next year. So you're helping them see the value of it, right? If you're interested, there's also an option to add a 3-day refresh to your challenge group. The 3-day refresh cleanse is a simple cleanse that really helps to kickstart your metabolism and banish belly bloat. If you're interested, it's discounted when you order it with the challenge pack. So let me know what you think about that. That's it. How does this sound to you? Check out the link. You send them your custom link from the BB Links app or from the website. I can't remember what it is right now, the TBB Coach 411 Coach Link Generator, right? Make sure you put your Coach ID in there correctly. You send that to them if they want more information, and then say, let me take a look at this and let me know what you think. Our next challenge group is starting on this day. Registration ends on this day. I'd love to really help you get this set up. Please let me know if you have any questions. And then you always end that message with a question. So I take that back. I wouldn't say, let me know if you have any questions. I would say, take a look at this and let me know what you think. Always end with a question, because then they're going to respond to you, right? And so send that off to them with that one option, simple breakdown, because now they want to know what you have to say that's going to solve their problems that they already expressed to you. Okay, so I will also tell you that I always recommend a challenge pack. I don't ever recommend just Beachbody On Demand, and I don't ever recommend, especially in the beginning, just Shakeology, because it is always a better deal for the person to get the best savings, the best bang for their buck with the challenge pack. And that's why I always approach it from that aspect. There have been very few situations in the last 2 years I've been doing this where someone has only ordered one or the other. And there's been special circumstances, and it's been against my advice. But sometimes that happens, and that's fine. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. They're going to respond to you, and they're either going to say, this sounds amazing, help me get set up. This is when you use Share a Cart. I recommend using Share a Cart. And you set up their order, and you shoot them the link. Follow up with them. Tell them, please let me know as soon as you get the email, because sometimes it doesn't work. It's just frustrating. After you send them the email and Share a Cart, there's an option to copy the link. I personally copy that and I send it to them. Usually if we're talking Facebook Messenger, I'll send it there, or I'll text it to them, or send it in an email if they're having issues with getting the emails generated through Share a Cart. And then I say, let me know when it's completed so I can make sure and add you to our team page and send you my welcome email. Notice that all of these messages end with an action that the person needs to do. And this is the key to help make sure that they respond to you, because you're asking them a question. If you get ghosted and someone doesn't respond for a while, always follow up with them. Hey, I'm just checking back in. I wanted to see if you had any questions, or if you needed any help completing your order. I'd really love to help you get started on working toward reaching those goals that you shared with me. And you're always making it about them, right? Trying to think. I think that usually covers it. Welcome them in our team page. Please feel more than welcome. Please add them all to our team pages. If you have a new coach that's starting, add them to our coach leadership page and do a shout out post. I'd like to welcome so-and-so. Please tell us a little bit about yourself, what flavor of Shakeology you're starting, or what program you're starting with, or how we as a team can best support you. Welcome to the family. We really want to create that welcoming environment in our team culture. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, but I think this will be really helpful to you guys to stay on track and stay focused, and to remember to ask more questions than the information that you give. It always works out better that way. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Remember some of the key things that I'm going to do another video on objections, but when people tell you like, oh, I'm just nervous, make sure you share with them, hey, if I totally get it, you've never tried this before, and this is a great investment for you, but just so you know, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you drink your entire bag of Shakeology and you're not happy with your results, you get a full refund. So there's really no risk involved in it. Make sure they know about that. Make sure they know about the military discount. If they were in the military and they're a veteran, if their spouse is in the active military, those people get a military discount. So you guys know. Anyways, any other questions, feel free to let me know. I need to go get him a tea bottle. Bye.